All right, let's do this. I'm already out of my depth. Um, Start with these three. All right. I'm not gonna edit the thumbnail now, but title is fixed. Thanks, T. I appreciate it. And welcome. All right. So, Jacob, how bad is Sector 3? Am I gonna be okay? I'm definitely excited because now I've unlocked the guaranteed 4-star crystal. Um, I'm thinking AA would probably help us more with shutting down some stuff, but at the same time, if Corvus is going to be useful, he's going to be useful early when you can get him charged. Hey, Slayman, welcome. The AI is not parry heavy friendly, no. God, it's the AI down here is just rough. Just really hoping for some shock hacks and hoping that'll be enough. Yeah, let's try Sector 3. Slay, don't be mean. We're doing our best over here. Oh, and I don't normally have the game sound on, so let me know if it's a little too loud or too soft or anything like that. I'm just trying that out. I also just turned myself down a little bit because I saw me going into the red, but let me know. It's really weird having the tutorial still be on. Okay, Massacre, close encounters. Jeez, they're starting us off great. Um, okay. Don't have willpower, so special lock 1 isn't a good thing. And you probably want the mutant, huh? How about you take node 1? Yeah, why don't you take node 1 then? And I'll take 4. Or wait, what does that leave? Flux dispersal? That'll be okay. Ability accuracy will actually help Black Widow. Yes, this account is free to play. I gotta admit, I've been really tempted a few times, because like another 4 weeks of the sigil would be extremely helpful. And that $10 basic thing they give you that upgrades as you level up would mean another 4-star for me. And currently I only have 2 overall. Whoops. I was hoping to heavy there, that's on me. And now I'm not going to get the charge because she's not going to get 2 Furies. Great. Well, get there. But yeah, as great as some of the early values are, and only some of them because, Lord, some of them are predatory. But as great as some of those early values are, I'm not going to spend on an alt. It doesn't make sense for me. There we go. Extra shock debuffs. That's what I want. Those do not seem to be reduced by flux dispersal. Goodbye. Oh, you don't have cruelty either. Yeah, it's not exactly peak Corvus. You brought Sunspot though, right? So I think I'll let you take the boss. It's annoying that the degen upgrade is debuffs only. So I'll take armor for less block damage. What's funny, at least, is that normally the one downside of buff cornucopia is if you run into like a Dormammu or something, but Red Guardian is actually just immune to that, so that's something. Okay, Entropic Shield sounds... Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Those precious, precious 4-star shards. See, I'm actually really enjoying the baby account. I'm sure the content for it will drop off as the season starts up, because that's just, a major part of both my enjoyment of the game and my channel is war videos. And so I'll be focusing more on those, and I just will have less time for this. But for now, while we have this extended off season, this is a blast. All I'm really doing on my main account is farming. Um, and it's yeah, farming is important, but it's not fun. Okay, is Falcon an Avenger? Does that give you a charge? Hey, Berserk. Oh, Golk or Falcon. Gotcha. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and take Falcon then, and I'll take Angela. Welcome, IB. Yeah, these rewards are very solid for this. I mean, I may be fighting uphill real soon here, but even a few rooms of this is a big deal. Yeah, that'll be huge. One of the few masteries I have on this account is I have now maxed out Petrify. Oh, you know what? Tropic Shield is gonna kill them way before I get those charges. Oh well. Oh, and I get XP in here too? For no energy. What a bargain. It's really sad how important XP feels. Okay. Come on. There we go. I honestly love that evade synergy. It only works once, but the fact that it not only shocks them, counterattacks, allows you to combo into it, and then that combo has increased shock ability accuracy. I mean, it's like the Elsa evade, but significantly better. Definitely a really good synergy. I thought I already had the light attack enhancement. Oh well, special refund is always good. Bleezy, I completely agree. The low-level AI is just maddening. Everything else about this account I'm enjoying, With that, I was just saying in the Discord the other day that I would love to pick a Kabam dev's brain on why the AI is like this, because it's just difficult for me to process this actually being good for new players. Like, you don't want to go too aggressive, but like, predictable would be good. I think I need 2,000 artifacts to unlock the 4-star crystal. So that's kind of on my radar. Let's see, that'll be nothing. What's on Luke? Nothing. Nothing. Alright. You probably want a mutant, right, Jacob? Oh god, yes, they're just sitting there waiting and then they throw your special into your charge. It feels like such a noob when that happens. But yeah, pick a mutant, Jacob, and I'll go the other way. Okay, go over here then. The modules are doing more work than my champions right now. Well, I say that and then I pulled useless ones. I guess Cyclops. Yeah, Bleezy, I think that point was made by somebody else yesterday too, that like the disconnect between this and quote real AI throws people. That's probably true because you get used to openings that aren't there, but meanwhile you're also getting used to like weird weird things you have to play around that aren't going to be there later. So it's like certain things get harder and certain things get easier, and it's just, I don't know, doesn't feel like a good thing. Sector 4 had coward in the first room. That's rude. Mm, yeah, crit rating. Okay, maybe that'll actually slow him down enough that I can get these charges. Kinda doubt it, though. Yeah, he's just gonna bleed out. It's not like I'm not gonna do that, though, because I can't take too much block damage. Keep forgetting I have SM. Do you not have decks on this account yet, Jacob? I guess Red Guardian has unstoppable heavies. I don't, I don't know if we still have that armor, but let's go ahead and grab that then. Alright, up to 1,200 4-star shards. This will be fun. Locked it yesterday. Dexing takes longer than finishing the fight. That's very funny. Okay, up to 1,000 artifacts. We are making progress. Okay, those nodes don't matter. Soft guard is annoying. Probably want to take out Iron Man anyway. Okay, so why don't you take 2 and I take 4 maybe? Resistance for sure, just in case. Because if I run into a magic, my options are tank it through artificial energy resistance, or swap in Punisher 2099 and pray. She really punches above her weight class in terms of damage. I understand why so many of her fans fell in love with her. Fair point on AA. Ah. What? Okay. Swear I blocked that one. And now he's gonna wait out the slow. This is going swimmingly. I don't care. That'll work. I do not have a Max Sig Guardian on this account, Bleezy. That's for sure. That one's done. Let's see. Yeah, I guess armor break for Black Widow. That's something. So I know where Jacob and I P are. I don't know if you're still here, Berserk, but Bleezy, out of curiosity, what time zone are you? Because I haven't streamed anywhere near here before, and I'm just kind of wondering who's dropping by. Okay, Ultron, colorblind, not a problem. Best defense, minor problem. You don't have approximate, do you, Jacob? Gambler's Fate is annoying. We should drop that. Backup recovery is fine. Fine. Toxicant is useless. Yeah, okay. So 2 and 4. Hey, Astro. Okay, so you're in the US, Bleedy. Nice. Okay, can just parry. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Um, well then why don't you take down 2 and I'll take down 4? Yeah, Proxima against this AI would be insane. Hard pass. Welcome, Chachaji. Good to see you. Why is that not degeneration effects? I'm big enough that Kabam Tipped stops by, right? Change it. We're just gonna go with the known quantity here. She's doing great. I've got a question. Team of 5-star Aegon, Sim Supreme, Torch, Heimdall, and Mags. Yeah, that should work. That should definitely work. Really nice if I had willpower. See if we can get Sabotage to turn off that evade. Nope. It'd be really nice if her ability accuracy reduction actually did anything. Hundred revives, 100 free crystals. Unfortunately, Astro, I feel like that's a really difficult question to answer because how many units you need is going to... Oh, shock. Yeah, shock. How many units you need is going to rely a lot on personal skill variances, which are just really difficult to judge. Because, like, the way that Abyss works, you know, even if I trust that you're good, it's like, but where are you on the good level? Because that could make a huge difference. That said, assuming that you're playing at a pretty good level, which I'm assuming that you are, I think 100 revives is probably enough. I think I used less than that on my first run, even though I made the mistake of not bringing Heimdall, and that's a huge issue. So you're going to be better off because of that. As for the 100 free crystals, I'm basically reading that as 100 tier 2 potions. So if you were going to farm anything else, I think what I would do if I were you is spend some time in Realm of Legends so that you have the option to heal to full on a few more. Because that may end up making the difference with some of those, especially like if you're not at full when you take on Dormammu or something with Torch, that can be the difference between a solo and not. Yeah, exactly what Jacob's saying. Okay, let's see. Professor X. Don't get hit. He is going to throw that special at weird places. Minor aspect of nightmare, shock tether, power. Okay, so I guess node 1 comes down. Probably node 3. I would prefer going right because I think I can charge up Maw twice. So probably take down node 3. Yeah, the rewards have been really solid for where I am, Cha-Cha-Chi, because it's what? It's like the top zone bonus is 200 4-star shards or something like that per room. And I only have 2 4-star shards and I pulled my second one last night. So, yeah, I mean this is gonna help a ton. I would like to go left. Yes, Jacob. I'm sorry. In my defense, it's still early. Uh, yeah, 1,000 units is good. You would be shocked how quickly potions burn through that, though. I think for my last Abyss path, I had no stash at all because I did it right after doing path 4. I burned way too much on potions. Berserk, I actually enjoy parts of Abyss. Like there are some painful fights for sure, but there are also some interesting ones. I don't like the artificial difficulty of the hit counter, but some of the fights are legitimately interesting. I don't know. I I appreciate what they were trying to do, and I think I'm positive on the content overall. But those artificial things like the hit counters and some of the fights, like I hate that cable fight. It's stupid. Um, some of those I'm not as much a fan of. Ah, missions. Alright. Now we just need a good L2. And hopefully without taking some block damage. Got one of them. This is ridiculous. Nope, too early. That's on me. I've noticed I do that a bit with Maw, where it says approaching falter, and I'm like, cool, I've got the falter, and I needed another 1/10 of a second. There we go, that's the L2 I wanted. Yeah, the Killmonger fight is not fun, especially because I ended up doing that with Magneto, and so it was just super stressful keeping the armor break up. Hey, welcome, K-Dog. Yeah, Luke Cage and Gulk were not fun at all. Like, I had a good answer for Gulk, and my first run, I think I took off like 50% by reversing the regen with Torch, but then my next 3 runs, he procced the Fury. That's frustrating. Fun. Thank you. Haha. I don't know if I've decided that I would rank him on my main account if I pulled him, but I am really enjoying Maw. He has, like, enough different mechanics to engage the player, and I love his animations. Bleezy, I live in Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Texas. Oh, welcome, Raul. Yeah, Killmonger is a fantastic champ. His Abyss fight, not so much. First of the advanced tree, I think willpower has to be my priority because I've already run into so many places where my brain goes, oh, okay, it's time to heal. And then I don't heal. And that's kind of frustrating. Happy to hear that, Chachaji. Killmonger's a beast. Let's see, where are we? Okay, two more zones. Got a 4-star to open. And we're there on the artifacts as well. So already have at least one. We can get two this stream. Not a big deal. Not really a big deal. Eh. I think I'd rather fight the Black Bolt. I'm thinking 1 and 4. So I can probably go after Massacre. Gonna take node 1 then? Willpower and then Despair. Very likely, although before Despair, I think that's when I'll go for Precision and Cruelty. Given their price point, though, I think I might go for Willpower before Precision and Cruelty, which feels weird, but I need that healing, man. Useless. Yeah, Blazy, I've always loved Maw's animations. I like him. If you're familiar with Kai's at all, he's had some interesting Maw videos. I think he's competitive, but I think he's on the low end of competitive. Ooh, those armor breaks are fantastic for Civil Warrior. Hey, welcome, Dante. Getting that gold. Astro, I'm not entirely sure for my next guide. I think it's probably going to be Storm X. Both, like, her and Tigra are the obvious two. It's just with both of them, maybe I should just go ahead and make it kind of like I did the Odin video, because with both of them I feel like there are things that I haven't fully mastered, Tigra especially. But at the same time I do feel like I have things to say on them that would be helpful. Come on, that was clearly a parry. Thing. Thought I got the bleed thing. Oh well. Let him throw it. Ah, she is fun. We actually might finish the AQ map today, Dante? That's incredible. I saw Jacob took the boss linked. Yeah, physical resistance. I don't have a lot of buffs. How are your champions doing? Okay, apparently well enough. He's just going for it. Oh, you lost Corvus to the, what was that, Surfer? That's a bummer. Yeah, I'm not fully following the conversation, but Odin definitely does not suck. I love my Odin. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, Stormx is great, Bleezy. I mean, she's not one of the top mutants, and it's a really competitive class. So that's kind of one of the difficulties with making a video on her, is that at the end of the day, you're going to kind of have to say, well, if you're not running her with Professor X and making her a horseman, then this is her ceiling, which is still useful because X, Y, and Z. But if you are doing that, then she gets kind of crazy. And it's people respond differently to that kind of take. But I think there's something to be said there. Let's see, Fury buff doesn't matter. Might as well pick up the Incinerate. And what is it? Medium? Should have read that. Yeah, medium combo enters. Okay. Okay, cool. On the same page. Yeah, I love Old Man Asgard. He's so much fun. I can see that, K-Dog. Professor X and Ebony Maw definitely have some similarities. Okay, that's kind of a nothing. Eh, neither of those are really important. Spiked armor probably has to come down. Okay, Jacob, what do you want me to take? I'm good with pretty much whatever in here. Heimdall, but better. I can kind of see that. I mean, if Heimdall had started out, if all of Heimdall's buffs, the buffs that he earns, were better, and he started out with two permanent versions of them, he'd be a much better champion. Cha-Cha-G, that the energy healing is intense, but if you take that fight again, my recommendation is switch over to Hellfire mode and spam the L2s because he cannot heal the direct damage from that. Okay, if you're going that way, then yeah, I'll just take down Voodoo. Um, yeah, go ahead and take node 1 if you don't mind. Energy resistance again, I guess. Yeah, no problem, Jaja. And then fighting Voodoo with a debuff heavy champion, I'm like, well, Despair will turn down his healing. No, it won't. Okay, that's nice that for a double combo ender, both hits have the chance to imply the Incinerate. Big fan. That's awesome, Slay. Hope you enjoy the alt. Uh, Probably still basic attacks, because I'm using Widow for a lot. Use the Ultron with Kingpin synergy, encroaching stun due to 4 armor ups I got from parries. I actually didn't get stunned. I'm not sure what you mean. All I'm seeing from the Kingpin synergy is extra crit damage rating. He reduces stun duration by 0.5 seconds. Where is that in his kit? Am I missing a synergy on Aunt May? I'll get back to playing for a minute, but that confuses me. So I'm not seeing that synergy. Obviously, I'm not looking in game, but okay. Berserk, I think Bleezy's just saying Black Widow doesn't need despair because she does so much damage. And indeed she does. Oh, let's not try and incinerate Vulture. Stick to medium, or to lights. I don't think Widow's Insight activated that time. That's kind of annoying. Oh, Gilly 99 synergy. I was very confused. Okay, well, yeah, that's very cool. That's a neat interaction. Okay. Crit rating. Cool. Not a problem. Ah. Would have loved to have not blocked that, but oh well. Ah, I tried to I tried to intercept and dash back at the same time. I don't know if any of y'all ever do that. Doesn't work very well. Yeah, Dante, she's great. Welcome, Juxtaposed. Good seeing you. Attribute use. Attribute boost. Jesus, attribute boost. Okay, I am now officially up to 2 4-star crystals. This is going great. And a ton of gold relative to this account. Play Incursions, guys. Okay, dash vulnerability. Power snack. Rude. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm thinking node 2 and node 4 come down. I would love to heal Maw against King Groot, but you can have that if you need it for Corvus. Agreed, Natalie. Nick Fury is very rude. What up, Duke? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Kingpin, planning on taking mine up to R4. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I feel for Kat because I know she has I just trust that she has some good points regarding her continued disappointment with the hood rebuff. That said, for what I needed from him, it delivered. They kept the updated miss and all of that. I'm definitely going to be happy that I have a rank 5. Of course, that adds just one more champion to the list of people who are getting screwed by True Focus. The more I play Maw, the more I realize that, like, yeah, you could technically use him on Boss Island, but he's not going to have his miss. It's ugh, frustrating. Oh, thanks for the likes, guy. Yeah, special attacks. I don't mind playing Maw, Captain. I really enjoy him, honestly. Um, there's a generic gem for 3 stars from 100%ing the final chapter of Act 2, and I think mine's gonna go to him. I know that's absolutely bonkers, but I think the point of this account is just gonna be to double down on the weird champions and really find ways to make them work. Yeah, Red Guardian definitely needs a value update. I mean, we've all talked about how just a little bit longer on his debuffs, especially trauma, would go a very long way. Another thing that I would like to see from him is for his heavy attacks, or for his, like, trauma debuff, to be paused during heavy attacks and possibly during specials as well. Because it's incredibly frustrating going to parry and then going for a heavy, but because he has a relatively slow heavy animation, you lose the trauma anyway. There we go. Okay, let's back off for this. Dang it, he got it. This may be kind of a long one, guys. Okay, there's our missions. Ugh, that's gross. It's okay, once we get Black Tongue up, then we'll actually be able to... There we go. There we go. I don't know why I tried to do that. Alright. Now we can actually heal his or nullify his regen. On the one hand, playing Maw, it would be really nice if he had that universal nullify off the beginning. But on the other hand, I understand why they did it this way, because he can nullify up to 5 buffs. It's a 100% chance. It's very strong. And then on top of that, when you're fighting him as a defender, it would basically just mean degen if you use anybody with any buffs. And it already... Whoops. It already punishes dexterity. So I think I'm glad this happened. Oh, that's right. He shrugged the falter. Echoes of that Crossbones fight last stream. Goodbye. That's enough healing. Please, Jacob, that was nowhere near a timeout. 625 path a month ago. Went in, swapped out Doom for Quake, then realized towards the end there was an Arcus Naiad cap. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Yeah, K-Dog. I kind of enjoy Red Guardian. It's just whenever I'm playing him, there are clear moments where it's like, and this is why we don't assign it. This right here is where his kit falls apart. Natalie, I don't know that I agree with you on King Groot, but that's only because I think that all three of these buffs look really exciting. Um, he very well may be the most broadly applicable, just because the ability to do a lot of damage and be a healing battery is useful almost everywhere. So you may be right. I'm just not sure yet, because Venompool and Hood both look really interesting as well. It's definitely going to be a cool month. I actually pulled a 3-star Venompool on this account, so I've got one on both. I'll be testing that out a bit. Right? I mean, the healing was from the node, but everything else was actually Maw. Once he gets going, he's pretty good. Doom with unflinching power is ridiculous. I believe that. New 5-star featured. I hadn't even been keeping track of that. Yep, Entropic Shield. That sweet, sweet block proficiency. So does Sector 3 go up to Zone 15 as well, or are we about to run out of rewards? Okay, yeah, last zone. There we go. I don't know, Juxtaposed. I'm at least going to be doing a few of them through the rest of the off season. I'll probably try and keep doing them after that, but it'll probably cool down a little bit when War's back on. Well, passive heal block doesn't matter if I can't gain buffs anyway. Okay, node 4 is coming down. Other than that, I don't really care. Swap in 2-star max. Yeah, I enjoyed this, Jacob. I'm definitely down to do this again in the future. So your other one is Zone 4. So if I want to do Zone 2, I would need to play with someone else with a smaller account. Or just get more 4-stars and unlock Zone 4. Those two. Okay. If you're bringing in the mags, then I'll take the Mystic. So why don't you go left? I'll drop 4, and then... I don't care. Why don't you drop 2? You don't get rewards for this? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. And thanks for playing. Because I've had a ton of fun, too, in addition to the obvious rewards. Ooh, definitely debuff count. I would have loved to have gotten that earlier. Okay, Easy Path and Abyss. What should I be careful about? Make sure you solo Mephisto. That... And I guess you have Magneto, so Iron Man Infinity War won't be that bad. Those are kind of the two biggest, if you mess up, you're in trouble fights. When you fight Joe, save your L3 to get rid of his debuffs. Yeah, that's kind of the big stuff. For Dorm, if you haven't seen me talk about heavy whiffing, I think that's a fight where it's particularly helpful to get him to throw his special one. Just use a heavy with Torch, and then immediately after you finish the heavy animation, just tap the screen to whiff a light attack. And for Dormammu especially, it increases his odds of throwing that special one, and then you don't have to get backed up begging him to throw the special 2 so you don't trigger degen. It's potency. That's going to be awesome. Yes, save your pre-fight for Mephisto. That's the main reason that you want to make sure that you solo him, because otherwise, assuming your torch is duped, you're going to have to keep going back in and kind of praying for it to come back, or play incredibly carefully, trying to kill him, despite your incinerates giving him power and not doing damage. Oh, that's good. His durability still goes up even with the Fate Seal. Sure. And come on, if Hercules gets a 3-second stun on his L2, then why doesn't Red Guardian get more time? Yeah, like, the trauma is awesome, but I feel like you shouldn't have to parry heavy to keep it up, and that's basically what you have to do. Welcome, Double P. This isn't gonna matter, because Jacob's having fun with his Magneto. Dormammu isn't an easy path? I thought he was there too. I could be wrong. Mephisto's definitely the big one. Iron Man Infinity War, like I said, you have Magneto, so you're better off than most. But whoever you end up using for him, whether you go Torch or Mags or any of that, just try to blitz him from 20% to 0 in one life if you can. Oh, and my personal recommendation, Astro, I like Torch for Cyclops. A lot of people use Aegon because he's kind of the old option, but provided you have the timing down, because of the extra block penetration from class disadvantage, Aegon takes a ton of damage on block. What? Rip Magneto. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Probably the healer hide issue. Alright. Maw coming in clutch. Basically, Torch can do more damage than Aegon. Oh, why would I do that? Okay. Whoops. Okay, still caught him. Not ideal. Let's keep that healing on us. And wait for the next one. Ah, crap. That's a bad timing on the evade. Still got one of the bonuses. Special refund coming in clutch. Alright, let's just hold this one. Ah. Thought he'd attack. This is where it'd be nice to have Maw duped. There we go. That's what I wanted. Stay away. I know this is riveting. Stay away. Do not have our nullify right now. Screw you. We're getting there. Let's not let him heal. Asshole. Alright. Mystic Dispersion would be nice. There we go. Double P, this account is less than a week old. Let's see. Little under 5 days, judging by the experience boost. I'm telling you guys, Ma is fun. He's not fast, but he's fun. Take care, Bleezy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Now I get buff cornucopia. Healer Hide is dollar store willpower, for sure. Okay. And yeah, that's the end of our zone bonuses. Thanks for the run, Jacob. So let's not talk about that. Block damage is not, I'm sure. Okay, Magneto without Stupefy does not sound like a good time. Yes, Dima, I could have hit into his block to give him armor ups. The reason that I was not was because I was focusing on the L2. If I had Mystic Dispersion on this account, then I probably would have done that because nullifying multiple armor ups would have basically made the L1s free. But since I do not, then it would have been less damage overall. Barely charge the heavy. I'm sure. That does not sound fun. That's awesome, Double P, getting the G99 early. This, I mean, she's better than Nova, but I got Nova out of a PC pretty early. That was nice. Oh, I was wrong. I was remembering the 3-star. Okay, well, I'll have to do Zone 2 at some point, maybe with a rando or something. Didn't quite get that today, but soon. Glad to hear that, Jacob. That'll be fun. Okay, let's go ahead. Ooh, 3-star crystal too. Look at this. Let's just go through all of them. Even PC crystals are exciting on an account this young. Good to know, Duke. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Just need a little bit more. Eh, it's ISO. No, I'm not paying 300 units. Like I said, some of these offers do not age well at all. Thanks, K-Dog. Appreciate it. And I will juxtapose. That's good to know. Because if I have any extra, then that would be nice. More gold than my Thornburg account. Well, that's a dupe on her, isn't it? Now I'm getting flashbacks. 3-star Gamora carried me hard in the old days, and that was before her buff. That's gonna be fun. And then the main event. Let's see. No! No! I almost would rather have had the Electro. Almost. Ah, I don't even want to have the crutch. Well, Kabam has a sense of humor. You're giving that to somebody who wanted it. Oh, I'm going to actively avoid using her. I know she's great. I know, guys, but uh, well, I have Gilly 99 to rank up, and she's awesome, but I've never really gotten into her on my account. White Magneto will go up. Howard probably will. Gamora. Maybe Cull if I do Pim. Venom Pool after the buff. There's some interesting stuff in here. I'm liking how this account is going. It's definitely a sign, but is it a sign of anything other than Kabam trolling me, is my question. I will clip that reaction. I can't believe that happened. I just beat the game. I refuse. I refuse to use the cheat code. Later, Dante. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm gonna cut it here too, guys, because I have some other work to get done. But I will be back when I figure out the next thing. I have a couple ideas for other videos, as well as, like I said, I am slowly planning out my Storm-X guide. I could play this, but this stuff is not good for streaming. I have to focus so much in these fights because of the PI disparities. It was a mistake to try it the other day. Also, for those of you who were here the other time, I did try going through Master, and while the rewards would be great, like that'd be another 5-star, as well as, or another 4-star, as well as some 5-star shards, I think it's a bit too much of a lift. So I'm going to use the limited time we have to try and fully explore Heroic, because not only will that give me some important shards and level up stuff, but a free Captain Marvel will go a long way. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate everyone who showed up, and I will catch y'all next time. Take care.